Same formula we used before, so it's going to look like 22 minus 2 times 180. 22 minus 2 times 180. What is that? 300? Yes. Okay, 43. They give you that still, but they just put a bunch of stuff on the inside. So our first step is going to be to count how many sides. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're going to say 7 minus 2 times 180. 900? Okay, so 900 is going to be my total. Okay, so now on the calculator you would say 900 minus all of the pieces on the inside. Okay, so 900 minus all the pieces on the inside. So I'm going to say 900 minus 100 minus 25 minus 75 minus 98 minus 87 minus 200. Okay, and that should give you your x. Bless you. Goodness. Okay, and what is that?
315.
Huh? 315? 315? I thought you said 915 for a second. I'm like, oh, there's no. Goodness, you all right? For the parallelogram. If you need it, I'm going to draw you this little the little chart. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which ones are equal to each other?
2 and 4.
Okay, 2 equals 4. 1 equals 3. Okay, we add together. Okay, to equal 180. Okay, it's going to look like 1 plus 2 equals 180. 2 plus 3 equals 180. 3 plus 4 equals 180. Or 1 plus 4 equals 180. Okay, so same sides are equal. Okay, opposite corners. No, I said that jacked up. Opposite corners are equal, same sides, you add together. Okay. Okay, so if we look at 45, are those two the same sides or opposite corners? Same sides or opposite corners, or we can match them up with our little diagram. What is 40? Is that 1, 2, 3, or 4? If you're using that little diagram, it would be number 2. Okay, what is the question mark? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
2.
4.
It would be 4. So we need a 2 and a 4. If you're looking at like the chart here, okay, well this has a 1, 2. That's not going to work. 2, 3, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4. Okay, well it says those are equal. So if that's 40, then this one has to be 40. Okay, 47. Are those same sides or opposite corners? Same sides. So are we going to add them together or set them equal? Add them together, set them equal. We're going to add them together. So we got 9x minus 8 plus 80 equals 180. Okay, we're adding them together. Okay, I told you guys before you took your test, and people still did it. Okay, if you get a fraction, is that right or wrong? It is definitely wrong. So I don't know why some of you guys leave it. Okay, and so many of you did not raise your hand and ask, and it wasn't just this class. Okay, you can either ask me or what should you do? You need to change the setup from line 1. So rather than add them, set them equal. Okay, so if you get a fraction, then that's immediately what you need to do. Either raise your hand, add them together, set them equal. Okay, so we can go ahead and combine. What is 80 minus 8? 80, negative 8 plus 80. 72. Okay, then what needs to happen? Minus 72 on both sides. So I got 9x, 180 minus 72. What is 180 minus 72?
108.
108?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what needs to happen? Divide both sides by 9. And what is that going to give you? 12. Okay, do we stop or keep going? We stop. Okay, normally you're going to do one with just numbers. Okay, the very first one after that that has an X is just, we're going to leave it. And then the second one you would plug in after that. Okay, so it always goes in that same order. Okay, super easy. I say a medium. Okay, and then the harder of the 3. Okay, so on this one, you're going to stop. Okay, 49. Are those, we're going to set them equal or are they same side? Are we going to add them together? Set them equal or add together? We're going to set them equal. Okay, they're opposite corners, so we're going to set them equal. Which one, doesn't matter which one you write down first. No, they both have an X. Okay, I would suggest, which one should I add a 0 to? Which one should I add a 0 to?
23x.
The 23x, okay? Notice how he only has one piece, but the other guy has 2 pieces, okay? So to make yourself easier, we can go ahead and add a 0, okay? Not a 1. Some people on their test try to add a 1. That's not correct. It's always going to be a 0. Okay, so we got 23x plus 0 equals 24x minus 4. Okay, we're going to move our letters to the left and the numbers to the right. Who needs moved?
0.
The 0 needs moved. Who else?
24x.
The 24x. Do you have to add the 0?
No.
No. Okay. Some of you guys definitely need to, but okay. Some of you guys are better at math, which is okay. 23 minus 24. Negative 1x. Negative 4 minus 0 is a negative 4. Okay, then what needs to happen? Divide both sides by negative 1. So we get x equals 4. Okay, do we stop or plug it back in? Plug it back in. Which one do we plug it into? V. Okay, and so it says that V is 24x minus 4. So it's going to look like 24 parenthesis 4 minus 4.
92.
92, somebody agree?
Yes.
Okay. Which other one is 92? Which other one is 92?
X.
X is also 92. How could I find W or U? How could I find W or U? Subtracted by 180, okay? Are the things on the inside or the outside of the square? They're on the inside, okay? If they give you stuff with the inside, you can find all 4 pieces. See how these 52, 51, okay, those are on the outside. The numbers that they gave you are on the outside, okay? That means that you can only find 2 of them. If the numbers are on the inside, like this, they're on the inside of that shape, you can find all 4, okay? If they're on the outside, you can only find 2, okay? So 51, for these, the opposite outside pieces are equal. So if this is 7, then this one is 7. Turn that over. Okay, 53, again, the opposites are equal. You're going to set them equal, okay? So 20, 53 through 55. You're going to set them equal. Okay? So we're going to say 6x minus 1 equals 23.
Plus 1.
We're going to add 1 to both sides. Good. And so I got 6x equals 24.
Divide by 6.
And then divide by 6. Good. Good job, bud. So x equals 4. Do we stop or keep going?
Stop.
We stop. It says solve for x, and we did just that. What time does the bell ring? Does anybody know? 14. Oh, okay. Oh, we're doing good on time. Okay, 55. We're going to still set them equal. Where can I put a 1? put a 1
Yeah.
X.
in front of the X. Okay, how do you know when to use a 1 and when to use a 0? Anybody know? How do you know? Perfect, I love it. So you're gonna add the 0 when there's no X, and it's just like you're adding a 0. If there's already an X there, then it has to have a 1, right? So the X's get the 1, everybody else almost gets a 0. Okay, so it's gonna look like 1X plus 2 equals 2X minus 9. Okay, you're gonna move your letters to the left and the numbers to the right. Who needs moved?
2x.
2X, good. Who else?
2.
The 2. Okay, 1 minus 2,
Negative 1X.
negative 1X, and then negative 9 minus 2 is negative 11.
Divide by negative 1.
Divide by negative 1. So we get X equals 11. Do we stop or plug it back in? Plug it back in to which one?
X plus 2.
The X plus 2, okay? So it says plug it back in to ML, which is X plus 2. Okay, so that's gonna be 11 plus 2. It's gonna be 13. Okay, 57 is a trapezoid. How would you explain what a trapezoid shape is? What kind of shape is it?
Triangle. The top part is cut off.
Perfect. The triangle with the top part cut off. Can we cut off the bottom? No. Okay. So with these, they are kind of hard for me to write notes. What I can tell you again for the 500th time, if you get a decimal or a fraction, it is not right. If you get a decimal or a fraction, please either raise your hand or restart it from the very beginning of the problem. By that I mean, if you added them together, you're going to set them equal. If you set them equal, you're going to add them together. Okay, those are your only two options. Okay, so if we look at these two, are those going to be the two equal ones or are they different?
Different.
They are different. So we're going to say 180 minus 75. 180 minus 75. What is that?
105.
105? Okay. And again, they gave you pieces automatically that were on the inside, which means once you find one, you can find all four. Okay? Okay, 59. Are those two the same or are they equal? Oh, that's the same thing. Are they the same, meaning equal, or are they the different ones? They are different. So different means what? Okay, what does the same mean? Mathematically, what does the same mean? The same means equal, right? So the only other option then is to add them, okay? So if they're different, different means add. Okay, so we're going to add these two together. So 14x minus 22 plus 76 equals 180. Okay, so the same means equal. Okay, so we set them equal. Okay, if they're different, we add. And set equal to 180. Okay, who can get combined?
Negative 22 and 76.
Negative 22 plus 76, what is that?
54.
Positive 54 equals 180. Okay, and then look at it. What needs done next? What needs done next? Minus 54 from both sides. Okay, so we get 14x. What is 180 minus 54? 180 minus 54.
126.
126? Okay. Then what?
Divide by 14.
Divide by 14.
It equals
9?
Yeah.
Somebody agree?
Yeah.
Okay. We're almost done. The last section is super fast. We got maybe 3 harder-ish problems to do. Okay, 61. Are those two the same or different?
Same.
The same. What does same mean?
Equal to each other.
It means equal to each other, okay? Same means equal. So we're gonna set them equal. Okay, so we got 13x minus 2 equals 9x plus 14. Okay, again, we need to move our letters to the left and the numbers to the right. Who's getting moved?
9x.
The 9x, I agree. Who else?
The 2.
The 2. Okay, 13 minus 9. 4x. 14 plus 2. 16. Then what?
Divide both sides by 4.
Divide both sides by 4. Okay, do we stop or keep going?